I guess we've already mentioned support a couple of times. What does support look like under the ECA? Is it the same support, or are you getting, maybe it's a different type of support you're getting because the cost is a lot more friendly and flexible? What does support look like for a customer that's utilizing the ECA?
So that's a good question, and I'll jump ahead to this slide here to kind of help us out as we talk about it. So when we're looking at support, one of the things that we bundle in there is there is a license structure. A license structure for devices, whether they connect to the wireless or to the cloud, whichever there is. All of our licensing is bundled into the ECA already. By the way, our license is unique in the environment. We don't do licenses by family, class of device or whatever. Our license is one license, one device. We don't care what device that you have on the network, whether it be an access point, a switch. It could even be our third-party vendor devices. If you want to bring all of that under one management platform so that you have visibility into the entire network, an extreme network, while you still have the legacy other manufacturer network, we can bring all of that under one visibility so that you can plan accordingly. You can accommodate your planned obsolescence with all the right information at your fingertips. And so there is only one license that supports any device that attaches to the network. All these licenses are bundling. Then you're talking about now, and again, those licenses also includes whether we're providing our artificial intelligence capabilities into the infrastructure, into the environment, whatever software solutions that are tied in, we're tying that into the ECA, which is why we call it an extreme campus agreement. It's not just a software, a service and support agreement. Now we bring in the support element of it. We couple that with our world-class GTAC team. We continue to get from our customers awards by Gartner Peer Insights, primarily because of our technical support services. You make that phone call into the extreme GTAC, you're going to get somebody that is tenured and that is an extreme employee. Why is that important? One, when it's somebody that works for the company, they're not just reading from a script. They have labs they can go to and they can work on your product. They have escalation teams that they have direct access to, potentially elbow room pairs kind of thing. And being an extreme employee, that means they're vested in ensuring that you are satisfied with the solution support that you're getting. So we have that GTAC support, and then you can call it even for consultative requirements, right? With this wraparound with the software under the ECA. And like I was pointing out here, is like all of our products come under entitlement. I know a lot of higher education, they like to look at some of the products, particularly at the edge, and consider them for, on a sparing strategy. Think of it this way. A lot of times you can have a sparing strategy in which that you're not necessarily using anywhere. Yeah, and then you may end up deploying it to other places because, hey, we got so many spares. We have this new thing. Let's put it on you depleting spares. Well, think of it this way. Technology is changing. I just showed you how fast Wi-Fi is changing. Folks, Wi-Fi 7 is already on the table. We just came out from Wi-Fi 6, Wi-Fi 6E, and now we're going to Wi-Fi 7. Who knows what's on the horizon? Again, that doesn't mean that we're making purchases every single time, but it just means that, especially if our solution, imagine you can have all the way to 802.11n and then Wi-Fi 7 under a single visible management plane. That capability is what we bring in. So what we're saying here is we're giving you at a very affordable cost of just TAC on OS. You need like a firmware update, you need something like that, the lowest cost possible, but yet still under the ECA Extreme Campus Agreement, you're getting next business day level support and not paying that price, right? So, and then we also bundling, just to finally touch it all up, we bundle in our professional services under what we call ESUs. What does ESU stands for? Extreme Service Units. Folks, we can use that across anything that our professional services team can deploy. It's not just for installation. It could be for health checks. It could be for various activities, project-based, that can be deployed. They're good for 12 months. We give five are bundled in the ECAs. For any college or university that's under 4,000 students, and those that are larger get 10 ESUs. And you get that every year for the term of the ECA. So you always have someone that is able to help you to move your installation around. Sometimes we have customers just use it just to say, it's like, hey, we've got this project, we've got those switches, and we need some help to just kind of like, kickstart this and get it going. We can help in with that. These professional service units can be used in this way. So there is a lot to be offered in there. It's a complete value package. And I'm so glad to see the uptick in the amount of colleges and universities that are rethinking this whole model of, looking at our Extreme Campus Agreement as a very unique offering in helping them with their bottom line.
Dane, how could hospitals or healthcare take advantage of something like this? Is there an offering to them?
Absolutely. So this is not unique just to our education customers. We have hospitals that will use it. Again, what I want us to focus on here is, this is something about looking. It's a consumption model that is looking beyond just device level coverage. Just imagine you have 1,000 devices, and then you have to pay. You're paying support for each of these devices. And now you're looking at is like I have a line item cost for each one of these. And now we're seeing is like, let's look at this from a very simple calculation model, which is what I put there. Let's just look at this from like, when we look at the campus agreement, and it's strictly tailored and started out in the education space. It's a student enrollment, and then there's a price per student that is determined from a network evaluation. So we work all that out. We show you clearly these kind of things. We forecast growth or maybe reductions into it, these kind of things. So that then you now come up with just an annual price. And again, remember, any additional hardware purchases that are made, they are automatically covered under the same service level at no extra charge. No extra charge. You're not paying for support of that device that was bought during the term of the ECA. So you bought 1,000, we started out with 1,000 devices, and we looked at, we figured out what is the holistic Extreme Campus Agreement price that factors in all these other things. We have that cost. Then you're like, hey, listen, I have a new building purchase or something to that effect in which you needed to buy another 100 of those devices. Oh man, I have to now accommodate 100 new support licenses as a cost factor. No, you're just only supporting 100 new devices completely entitled with the same service level as what was rolled out for the original 1,000.